Hey there, ready to unlock a simple secret that could seriously boost your exam scores? Here's a hint. It's not about studying harder, it's about studying smarter. Let's dive in.
Have you ever stared at an exam question and just thought, describe, explain, aren't they kind of the same thing? You are not alone. It's a super common trip-up, and honestly, getting it wrong can cost you some serious marks. But don't you worry, because today we are going to clear this up for good.
Okay, I want you to think of every exam question like it's a puzzle. It's not just about spitting out facts you've memorized, it's about how you piece that knowledge together. And like any good puzzle, there's a key, a clue that tells you exactly how to solve it. And that key, it's usually the very first word. So, what is this magic key? Well, it's something called a command word. Now, the official definition is that they tell you how to answer a specific exam question. Basically, they are your instructions, straight from the examiner. Let's break that down even more. Command words are the action verbs. They're the boss. They're not telling you what to write about. They're telling you how you need to write about it. It is hands down the most important clue you're given in the entire question.
To make this all super simple, we've sorted these words into a few groups. This first group is all about one thing: showing what you know. This is your chance to lay out the facts and information you've worked so hard to learn.
So, in this first group, you're going to see words you've definitely come across before, like define, describe, outline, and state. Let's quickly go through what each one is really asking you to do.
Okay, first up, define. The magic word here is precise. The examiner isn't looking for a long story. They want the exact, official, textbook meaning of something. Think short, sharp, and totally accurate. No fluff.
Next, we've got describe. This is where you get to paint a picture with words. You're being asked to give all the details about something, its main features, its key characteristics. You're basically telling the examiner what it's like.
And then there's outline. This one is all about the big picture. You don't need to get lost in the tiny details. The examiner just wants a summary, the skeleton of the topic, just the most important points laid out in a logical way.
All right, let's level up. Our second group of command words isn't just about what you know, it's about making connections. This is where you really start to shine by showing you understand how different ideas link together. You're connecting the dots.
Now, this group has some real heavy hitters. Analyze, explain, compare, and contrast. And I'm telling you, getting these right is absolutely key to pushing your grade into the top tier.
Let's kick off with analysis. When you see this word, you need to put on your detective hat. Your job is to break the topic down into all its little pieces, look at each one closely, and then explain how they all work together to create the whole picture.
And here it is, explain, our friend from the start. This is all about the why and the how. You have to give reasons, make the relationships between things crystal clear, and, this is the most important part, you have to back up everything you say with relevant evidence.
And now for a classic duo, compare and contrast. It seems simple, but it's easy to mix up. When you compare, you're mostly looking for what's similar, though you can mention differences too. But when you contrast, you have one job and one job only: focus on the differences. It's a tiny word that makes a huge difference. Okay, on to our final and most advanced group. This is the big leagues. This is where you stop being just a student and you step into the role of an expert. These words ask you to make judgments and then defend them. This is where you get those top marks.
This group contains words that are basically an invitation to flex your critical thinking muscles. We're talking about assess, evaluate, justify, and discuss.
So when a question asks you to assess, it wants your informed judgment. This isn't just your opinion. No, you have to act like a judge. Carefully weigh all the evidence you've got and then deliver a final, considered verdict. Evaluate is a close cousin. It's asking you to decide on the value of something. Is it important? Is it effective? You're weighing the pros and cons, the strengths and weaknesses, to figure out its overall worth.
And with Justify, well, now you're a lawyer. Your mission is to build a rock-solid, airtight case for a particular viewpoint. You need to bring out your strongest evidence and your most logical arguments to prove that your position is the right one.
So, we've gone through all of that, but what does it really mean for you? Well, listen, understanding these command words isn't just another study tip. It is, and I mean this, your exam superpower. Why? Because it means you can give the examiner exactly what they're asking for. No more guesswork.
You can structure your answer perfectly every time, which lets you maximize your marks on every single question. But maybe the best part? You get to walk into that exam hall and answer with absolute confidence.
So, I'll leave you with a question. The next time you open an exam paper, what is the very first word you're going to look for? Because that one word, that's your roadmap. That is your key to unlocking the marks you absolutely deserve.
Fundoo Tutor is a personalized learning platform that helps students succeed in Cambridge, IB, and other international curriculums with expert mentorship, structured learning support, and engaging resources.